Welcome, 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 whole love free community. I'm so glad that you signed up for the Be Whole Challenge and that you have joined this community in this space and where we can connect during the challenge and then even afterwards. We continue to support one another in living a life of wholeness. So today is day one of the Be Whole Challenge, and we are looking at different ways that we love and show attention to our mind. And so when we look at the different parts of ourselves, you want to think, and I spoke about this, before in other posts and videos, you want to see yourself like almost there are different tanks that you have to fill that need your attention. It's like having children, having multiple children who all have different personalities, who their needs are different, and so you can't do for one what you would do for the other because they're just different. So when you look at your mental body, your physical body, your spiritual body, your emotional body, they all may need some different things and really need your attention, need to be tended to. And so you want to think when we talk about like filling our cups, right? Think of those different parts of different cups even that you want to pour into or have them be poured into with the support of others. So when we look at the mind is so important because this is where we hold our thoughts, our beliefs about ourselves, about God, about the world. And so there's so much power in this space. And we want to pay attention to the thoughts that we're holding. Excuse me. We want to pay attention to the self-talk, the conversations that are going on there. Are they ones that are really uplifting and supporting you? Or are they ones where, it's really holding you back, getting in the way, hindering you from being your best? Is it a friend or is it almost like an enemy, right? And you don't have to dwell on, oh my gosh, I talk so bad to myself. You can just decide that to use it as a weapon to protect yourself, to love yourself, to do right by yourself. You can just decide in the moment that I am going to be intentional about what it is that is going on in here. So you can't control what comes into your mind, but you can control how long you want to hold on to that thought or how long you want to hold on to this belief that isn't serving you. And you can decide, no, I'm not going to believe that. I'm not going to listen to that. Here's what I know. Here's what I believe. Here's what I'm going to choose to dwell on. And it's really just about reprogramming, right? So a couple of things that I do to tend to my mind. The first thing is journaling, right? So oftentimes, when you think of, getting together with a friend, sometimes we just need a space to vent or we need a space to process, right? This can be your space. This can be your friend where you just allow yourself to bring everything that's going on up here out and imagine, this being your friend that's listening. And it's wonderful because you can go back and you can read and you can see the things that you were challenged with, the spaces that you were in at that particular time. And it really is about learning how to be a friend, a lover to yourself. Do you make time for yourself? Do you listen to yourself? Do you ignore what's going on up there, right? And so in order to experience that with others, you want to make sure that you are able to do that with yourself. You can't give to someone else that you don't have. And if you aren't doing that with yourself, do you have it, right? And it's really these little things that you're doing. It is the practice. You're working with you that makes it easy and effortless when you are being there for someone else, right? So journaling. The second thing that you can do is really being intentional about your breathing. Oftentimes we aren't thinking clearly because our brain isn't getting enough oxygen and our mind is like foggy and, not clear. And we want to be intentional about the breath. So taking deep inhales through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you are breathing, as you take that deep inhale, you want to make sure that you're filling your belly with air, the lungs with air, the chest with air. And on the exhale, really allowing yourself with control to release all of that air, pushing it down from the chest, lungs, back down to the belly, releasing any stale air, stagnant energy that you may be holding so that you have space to bring in new thoughts, right? So I cannot wait to see your posts today. Feel free to ask questions, to share what you notice, any ahas, any insights, any new awarenesses that you have. Share them in this group. And make sure that when you post that you are tagging Acoma Wellness, and you are using the hashtag BeWholeChallenge. Invite some of your friends to join in today. It's not too late. Make sure that they actually sign up so it's official. And hopefully your post or profile is already public, but make sure even just for this week that you make them public so that I'm able to see your posts. That's the only way that I know that you are participating. And remember, there are going to be 5 winners for either a free distance Reiki session or a free intuitive card reading with me. And so I need to be able to see who's participating so I could choose the 5 winners. So yeah, I think that's it. Can't wait to see all of the things that you post this week. And until tomorrow, be whole, be loved, be free. Peace, y'all.